Hi, my name is Mike, and in this video, I piffle on Adam and Eve's greatest sin. Adam and Eve's greatest sin was not that they ate of the forbidden fruit. It was the fact that they knowingly made the choice to produce children of their own, and thus damned all successive generations of mankind to unimaginable hardships. It goes without saying that during this period of time in man's history, God did not regard incest to be a sin. According to what is written in the Bible, Eve was created from one of Adam's ribs. Therefore, they would have shared the same DNA. Even if you do not consider Adam and Eve's conjugal relations to be incest, then certainly their offspring would have had no choice but to engage in this act. Did Adam have sexual relations with his daughters or granddaughters? Did Eve have sexual relations with her sons or grandsons? Who knows, but we do know that Adam and Eve's children would have had to engage in incest to produce children of their own, and so did their first cousins. Even after the great flood, Noah's grandchildren would have also had to pass seed amongst their cousins. God eventually commanded against incest later in the book of Leviticus. So why would Adam and Eve have wanted to bring children into a world filled with such hardships and perils? Possibly because they did not yet fully comprehend the implications. Also, God had made the sexual drive so strong and sexual relations so pleasurable that they would have been wholly unable to hold themselves back. Not only that, but God also made the maternal instincts so powerful that Eve would have longed to give birth. Of course, it goes without saying that had Adam and Eve possessed the wisdom and foresight not to bear children, God would have assuredly created another man and woman and thus reinitiate the process anew. But since God had endowed humans with these intense, almost animalistic urges, there was practically no chance that mankind would refrain from procreation based on their own volitions. Indeed, Adam and Eve gave birth to a great many children, including Cain and Abel. Now that humans could feel vile emotions such as jealousy, Cain murdered his younger brother Abel. From that moment on, mankind has continued to commit egregious sins. And do not the sins of the children reflect in part the sins of their parents, and then their parents' parents, all the way back through the generations to the very first man and woman, and then finally to God himself? It should be apparent then that God is ultimately responsible for original sin and the fall of man, not Adam and Eve. Right from the outset of the world's creation, the God of the Bible is telling us that he is definitely not benevolent. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video.